Another old English architect from about 250 years ago. So they went through a lot of stepping and practicing to figure out what the most comfortable run rise was. So this was supposed to be an optimal run rise.
Huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to be spot on. This is just a temporary construction door, and there's no insulation here or anything, but this will be an iron door, custom iron door. Well, it's also going to be the family foundation's de facto headquarters, you know, not officially. I mean, it'll be a privately owned residence, but just like we did with College of the Ozarks, and we had a number of people here, we'll use it more and more. There'll be people that come here and have meetings and mini conferences and write books and think deep thoughts and, you know, that sort of thing. Brunswick, Missouri is where I grew up, little town Brunswick, Missouri, sort of north central Missouri. I always liked this part of the state. I like this area. Also, from a technical standpoint, I wanted 4 seasons. Right? You know, we wanted a winter and we wanted a summer in order to evaluate the performance through all types of seasons. Well, instead of blowing the cold air through it, we exchange with the ground temperature. So you go out, down through the ground, back up through loops. These are your compressors. So we make either chilled water here. Those 2 tanks have cold water for air conditioning, and those 2 tanks behind Ralph have hot water for heating the building. I've just taken my time. It's a research project, really. So, I mean, I've got a place to live, so it's not like I have a deadline or I had to lay out a chart of when things would happen. It's really a lot of research. Like the cladding, if you're a contractor building this for somebody else, you just put up straight cladding and not worry about it, or stucco or whatever. So, you know, it took us 2 years to develop the cladding system. It's our system, yeah. We manufacture it down the basement. It's about 4 times as strong as concrete that you would normally see. But it's also very impermeable, and we wanted something that would stand the test of time. So those 2 components get mixed together, pumped on here, and makes this rubber mold that matches the master. And that's what we pour our mix into to make the parts that go in the house. Well, we made it very energy efficient. We didn't do it by sacrificing light, because the rule from my wife and daughter was, you know, it's got to be something you want to live in. So, I mean, it's easy to make something energy efficient if you sort of eliminate all the windows or, you know, get really extreme about things. The library. Then below us will be the sort of American History Museum with the Liberty Tree wood, some portraits of founders and that sort of thing. And then up above us is, see these towers here go up to reading rooms. So you can have sort of a quiet space for getting off to the side of the library and read. Now, the other reason why we like the steep pitch is so we can go up and then we can kick over, and you'll see where the solar panels are. It's flat up on top, but you don't see the solar panels from the road. So the solar panels are hidden from view. When and if the utility goes down, there's not enough solar, these will take power from the batteries and they will work in parallel. So, they won't all run unless they all need to. The 3 symbols of the Trinity, and sort of orthodox, traditional Christian symbology.
Personal meanings, or?
I'm a Christian. I mean, I think it's, it represents sort of the main entrance to the tower there. So, I mean, if you're a Christian, right, the fundamental element of reality is everything's derived from God. So that's there on the main tower, the main entrance tower.